In the Maldives, water is everywhere, yet safe, secure water remains a fragile lifeline. Spread across hundreds of low-lying islands, this small island developing state is on the front lines of the climate crisis. How do we ensure equitable water access in one of the world's most vulnerable geographies? As part of the Recover initiative under the CLARE program, a new approach was introduced: real-world labs. Led by a local university team, the labs placed real communities at the center of research, planning, and problem-solving. The work began with groundwork, mapping stakeholders, reviewing literature, and identifying gaps. In the Maldives, the water security challenge is complex. A centralized government managing widely dispersed islands, lack of baseline data on water systems, crisis-driven infrastructure that's often reactive and unequal, and the exclusion of vulnerable communities from water governance. The team identified and engaged with groups often left out of policy conversations, including women, migrant workers, persons with disabilities, low-income households, and the elderly. Trust comes before solutions. One-on-one meetings were held with government agencies, civil society groups, private sector actors, and community members, without cameras or pressure. Each group identified their challenges, laying the foundation for meaningful engagement. Then came the real-world lab. Diverse voices gathered in the same room, representing 9 different organizations, including community representatives, government institutions, and private stakeholders. The space was designed to be open and informal. Problems raised during earlier meetings were brought forward. No PowerPoint, no speeches, just dialogue. Participants engaged in gallery walks, sticker voting, community mapping, and small group discussions. These weren't symbolic consultations. They were co-creation spaces, where expertise and lived experience came together. Alongside the lab, a community-centered research component explored water realities on the ground. Using semi-structured interviews, focus group discussions, and participatory tools, the team gathered in-depth insights. Tools such as photo elicitation, seasonal calendars, and mapping activities allowed participants to share their experiences. The results were brought back to communities for validation and refinement. The real-world labs were guided by 3 key theoretical lenses: hydrosocial theory, recognizing water and society as deeply connected; environmental justice, focusing on equity in access and governance; and participatory governance, ensuring meaningful inclusion in decision-making. There were real challenges: navigating power dynamics with high-level officials, accessibility gaps for persons with disabilities, and ethical concerns around documentation and consent. But the process also led to breakthroughs. Informal spaces encouraged honesty. Trust built in one-on-one meetings fostered participation, and with no preset agenda, authentic voices led the way. Tangible outputs included a policy brief for decision-makers, a published blog post for international audiences, a household survey co-designed with communities, and upcoming academic publications. The work continues through ongoing dialogues, future panels, and plans to scale the methodology to other atolls and sectors. Real-world labs in the Maldives demonstrated how participatory research can be customized to the needs of small island contexts. Where geography and climate create unique challenges, inclusion becomes the key to resilience. Because water security is not just a technical issue, it's a justice issue. And real solutions start with real voices being heard. This is the story of real-world labs in the Maldives, where knowledge meets community and resilience begins.
Kuka